Hi, Venus and Virgo. My name is Poseidon of Deep Astrology, and this is going to be your weekly prediction for the week of Monday, 29th through Saturday, the 3rd of May. This is your weekly prediction for your Venus and Virgo. Venus and Virgo. I'm hearing in my head, there's a skilled recollection. This is very pleasant. This week is going to be very, very pleasant. This week is going to open you up. It's going to open you up to what's really, really inside of you. And as I shuffle now, I'm focusing on breathing into my diaphragm and just opening it up. Virgo represents our digestive system. It represents the area of our solar plexus chakra. And I'm feeling like there's a stretch. There's a stretch this week, Virgo. This Pilates type, yoga-like stretch this week. There's a stretch. Something is stretching you so that you could receive more, so that you can be happier, so that you can receive more of who you are, Venus and Virgo. There's a move to almost be wrapped into divinity this week. You know, the divine is speaking heavily. This week you could feel like you're receiving messages from angels, that you're receiving messages from source, from a higher being, you know, themes of that nature. Those type of experiences where like every relationship becomes a match made in heaven, or every relationship, whether it be platonic or romantic, work related, everything becomes a mirror to you to open you up to the more fullness of who you are. And you could be feeling this in your body. You could be feeling this in your body, in your mind, in your brain. The Magician, Venus and Virgo. Wow. Okay. So you become the master architect this week. You're the master architect. You become the master architect this week, Venus and Virgo. It's your show. It's your craft show. It's your art and your craft this week. It's your art and it's your craft. Venus and Virgo. There could be a Scorpio in your life. Someone who you feel very strongly about. Someone who you feel determined to get, or someone you feel determined to see or match on a particular level, you know. Like, you know, you guys are both ready to bring your tools to the fight, your swords to the fight. But there's this opposing nature here. There's this opposition. There's this opposition energy. As I'm looking at the master and the mother. And I'm hearing in my head Tai Chi. And then we have 10 of Swords. Needing to put an end to it. Venus in Virgo. And I'm hearing needing to put an end to all questions. I feel like there's this match. It's almost like this balance, or like this there's this polarity between, there's a working polarity here, and I'm hearing it as a working polarity. Something that you're juggling, Venus and Virgo. There's something that you're doing. There's something that you're doing that you are working to assess or wrap your head around. It's almost like there's this relationship. There's this relationship. It's very, like I said, there's this relationship where it's almost like your relationships are all right now swallowing you up. And it's like containing you so that you can truly see how capable you are. Okay? Now we have the Mother of Cups here on the table. The Mother of Cups is intuitive and psychic. And when I look at this cup, when I look at this Mother of Cups with the Magician, it almost feels like the Mother of Cups is giving the Magician a charge or a command, you know, to do it, or like, you can do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can go out there, or like go out there and see what you can create. I've given you everything. So we're definitely starting off with this moon in Pisces, and I'm wondering if the moon in Pisces starting off this week, the moon is in Pisces now, but tomorrow on Monday it'll still be transiting, so that's going to be opposite you, your Venus. So I'm wondering if the moon in Pisces is sharing some things with you, is helping to give you more intuition, more of an intuitive nudge. Yeah, could be. And then we have the Tower. Okay, the Tower shuts it down. Okay, the Tower. You know, Venus and Virgo, you can feel right now, Venus and Virgo, like you have the whole weight on your shoulders. And you could feel very, very stretched out. Like you could feel, so let's talk about some astrology. Virgo, mutable. Sagittarius is mutable. We have Jupiter performing, it's a retrograde right now. That's squaring you. So right now, Venus and Virgo, you're being stretched. Like your perspectives, your relationships. We have Uranus in an earth sign. So Uranus in Taurus is like cracking this egg on your head. Since that's trying you, it's like Uranus is cracking an egg on your head. It's like letting all this stuff just spill out over you. Like, it's like someone is taking an egg and just cracking it over your head, Venus and Virgo. And it's like, you don't really have a choice though. Like there's this, there's this move of acceptance. It's almost like there's this move to accept your own power, to accept what you know, like accept your talent, and to accept your resources. And then the Hangman. The Hangman, yep. Upside, reverse though. Because there's something that you need to see that you're not quite seeing. Is there something that you're not seeing that you need to see this week, Venus and Virgo? Within how you're handling yourself, within how you're delegating your time, your resources, your relationships. Father of Wands and Mother of Wands. So Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy, but more so Sagittarius and Leo. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Venus and Virgo. There's a two-character dynamic here. I see it between the Magician and the Mother of Cups, and then again with the Father of Wands and the Mother of Wands. And so with the Father of Wands and the Mother of Wands, there's a sense of having taken a journey. There's a sense of having gained perspective. There's a sense of even knowing the solution. Does that make sense? There's a sense of even knowing the solution. And so this week, Venus and Virgo is gonna crack you, is gonna crack your code, so that whatever it is that you're receiving intuitively, whatever it is you're receiving from your subconscious mind, from your guides, from your angels, from source energy, you're going to know it in your gut. Like this week, whatever, if there are finished, things that you're waiting to be finished, or you're looking for a solution to this experience, this problem, or this it's like Venus and Virgo, you want to know that you know what you know before you just go off and make a decision based off of inspiration. Does that make sense? I feel like Venus and Virgo, you're needing to surrender to the fact that maybe you're not going to have all the facts right now, that you're not going to have all the details, that everything isn't going to make sense to you. Everything doesn't always have to make sense. Everything just is. So you have to gain this week now confidence in your own abilities and your own talent, in your own creative realm. You don't need to know the facts before you initiate something, or you don't need to have everything you feel like you should have in order to be inspired or to want to spark somebody else's flame with what you have. You know what I'm saying? It feels like this energy of a system of moving parts. So there's a system of moving parts. So what are you afraid to part with? It almost feels like there's something you're afraid to part with. There's something that you're afraid to leave behind, or there's something that you know you have to leave behind or put on the back burner. There's something that you need to put on the back burner. And this could be in a particular relationship. This could be with spending. This could be with certain resources you feel like you were obligated to have, that you needed to have in order to start something. Venus and Virgo, your relationships are showing you that you have what it takes. So, I'm just paying attention to the Father of Wands and the Mother of Wands. Both very masculine energy in its element, but both dualistically male and female in the setup and just the energy that it feels. It feels like this is a relationship. This could be platonic. This could be a romantic relationship. You two may even be married. This can even be between a mother and a son, or a daughter and a father, or whatever. You can rearrange the situation how it's resonating with you. But there is this, it's almost like there's this pep talk. I feel like there is this pep talk that you're needing this week, Venus and Virgo. You're getting a pep talk from the universe, and the universe, and particularly Jupiter, is like showing you and opening you up to kind of new possibilities that maybe you weren't expecting. And are we ever expecting possibilities? But it's like, yeah, we are. But there's an element of surprise to this, to where almost you will be surprised by your own strength, by your own initiative and striking charisma. Virgo, you want the details. You want to make sure you have everything together so that it works. But this week is your strength is going to be in surrender and your relationships. So let's do one more card. I'm I'm definitely feeling this all being centered around your relationship as one big, I'm hearing this one big party. Like there's one big party, or there's just one big elephant in the room, and I'm hearing party of two. So this is, for whoever this resonates with, this is definitely between a spouse, or a close friend, or just a close family unit. There's a close family unit involved, and that's a beautiful thing. I think that this is definitely about family. This is about some advice that you're willing to get this week. You're going to be looking for advice, Venus and Virgo, but I'm hearing also in a way that you'll be looking for it in the wrong places. But at the same time, they won't be in the wrong places. The place will be well adjusted for you and whatever frequency you're on, so that you can see just how much of how when you hit the iron when it's hot and you don't know the facts, you don't have, or you don't feel, or conditionally have everything that you need, you always will have everything you need just because you have you. This week will show you, the outcome for this week will be, when you're left with just you, you have everything you need. When you're left with just you, you have everything you need, Venus and Virgo. And 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Joy, connection, and I'm hearing a well-rounded experience. Connecting to the source. I feel like this week you guys are connecting to the source. It's almost like you're connecting to the source of your own habits. There's that you guys got the nine of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So there is a move for material success, to see things happen in real life, real time. But I feel like Venus and Virgo, you're going to just be making connections this week. It's going to be like connection, like love connections. And like I said, I mean, this is a huge week for you for as far as relationships go. Because we'll have the moon in Pisces opposite your Venus, and then Jupiter is retrograding in Sagittarius, so opening you up to new possibilities, opening to, you know, just opening you up, opening your perception, your third eye, your vision, and your confidence. You're becoming more confident in what you know can become, even when you don't have all the facts. And then we have Mars in Gemini, which is squaring. So all this energy is squaring you this week, starting with the moon in Pisces. So you're definitely being sifted, and something is being delivered to you through the form of advice. I'm hearing companionship. You know, we got the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles here. So there's this, it's almost like, you know, I'm seeing that moving puzzle. Things are gathering themselves, and you don't even have to do anything. You just need to be in the right place at the right time and know your worth, Venus and Virgo. But things this week are gathering unto themselves, you know. Things are activating within themselves, you know. So you don't need to know the facts this week. Just have a determined spirit, have a clear head on your shoulders, and know that everything is falling into place. Know that everything is connecting exactly as it should be, even when we feel like we don't have the facts, even when we feel like we don't have the details. All right? All right, Venus and Virgo. That's your weekly reading, weekly prediction, and I'll be hitting you guys again. All right, have a great week.